Alianza Minerals back in the news. Alianza trades as ANZ on the Toronto Venture Exchange, TARSF on the OTC markets in the States as they intersect additional high-grade silver mineralization at the West Fault Complex, the Haldane Silver Project, and Keno Hill District up in the Yukon. You'll run through the details. CEO Jason Weber. Jason, appreciate the time here. A nice hole to report. Please run through the details here for investors.
Yeah, another hole at our West Fault target. We actually announced 3 holes, but one was quite significant in hole 25. We've extended mineralization another 62 meters down dip from hole 19, which was our great discovery, quote unquote, discovery hole in the 2020 program. So yeah, it's really interesting to see how this West Fault area is coming together. And we were up on site a few weeks ago just as the program was wrapping up, and we spent some time looking at some of these target areas. And what really became apparent for Rob and myself is the fact that Rob, who's our VP Explorations, the fact that West Fault really looks like it's a big structure, and that's really important as you chase these Keno style vein systems. Big structures have the potential to host obviously wide, high grade veins, but multiple high grade shoots within them. So that's really exciting, and we see evidence now in the fact that we actually call the West Fault complex now. It's a number of structures that the veins appear to be stepping over within. So we're seeing multiple structures downhole that will carry some silver, lead, zinc mineralization. But in one hole, it might be stronger in the upper vein. And then as we move over, we can see as we get lower, or as we move away, we might see the lower structure become more prominent as far as its silver, lead, zinc mineralization. So really interesting. It's a dynamic vein system, which is exciting. I think it just shows that there's lots of potential here to keep growing the West Fault structure as we have, and we're really looking forward to the next set of results that probably won't come out until September now.
Okay, certainly something we'll keep our eye on there. Before we get there, though, in this current release here, you've got a set of numbers in here. Why don't you kind of run through them all here for investors?
Absolutely. We drilled most of our holes from the same 2 pads, and in fact these holes today that we announced were from the same drill pad, trying to test a long strike and down dip of hole 19. We drilled hole 23 50 meters along strike from hole 19. We hit the West Fault. Unfortunately, in this location, the West Fault looks like it's been cut off by a younger fault, or maybe a reactivation within the West Fault complex itself, which limited it to about a 30-centimeter core intersection of really silver-rich material, or sorry, zinc-rich material. The silver grades were lower at about 145 grams per ton silver, but we know the vein was continuous in this direction. It's just a later structure looks to have cut it off, and we actually think those grades could be a little better. We lost a bunch of the core, just ground up, poor recovery due to that late fault. But the exciting result was in hole 25, which is actually 62 meters down dip of hole 19 from the 2020 program. On that one, we hit it's about a 13-meter width of the West Fault structure there. It has silver throughout it, averages somewhere in the 220 grams per ton silver over that entire 13 meters. But within that, there's a tighter zone of good siderite vein and breccia mineralization that has sphalerite and galena, and galena is what usually is carrying the silver. And that's where we saw the higher grades, including 1,107 grams silver over a meter. 1 meter true width. So that's again some great numbers. We know the high grade system is here. It's just building out on that, and it's really exciting to see this all come together here.
Yeah, I can imagine. Well, let's turn the page here. Let's talk about how you're going to end the year. Obviously, some nice intercepts there at West Fault. You'll build on that, continue to update the market. But let's talk about what else is in the hopper for Alianza.
Yeah, we've also got to get down to Colorado. Of course, we have our Twin Canyon project down there, which we're just in the final stages of getting a drill permit for that, and we're talking to a few different groups about optioning that project to them so they can move it forward and do a drill test there. And then of course our new copper alliance in the Southwest US, which is dominantly focused on Colorado for the time being, just because that's where our first set of targets are. We've acquired one in Klondike that we announced a few weeks back, and we're working on acquiring another one right now. So yeah, lots going on down there, and then there'll be some follow-up field programs on those as we move into the fall. So yeah, really busy, and then sort of rounded out by our partner Coeur, working at our Tim project in the southern Yukon, which is also high-grade silver. So it's yeah, hopefully should be a good news flow right through the fall here, and keep everybody interested as hopefully the silver market recovers as we get into the fall period.
Okay, well, appreciate that update, and I'll look forward to seeing you in Coeur d'Alene here for the StockPulse Silver Symposium in late September. That's Jason Weber. He's the CEO, Alianza Minerals, ANZ Toronto Venture Exchange, TARSF on the OTC markets in the States. So, Jason, again, appreciate the update, and look forward to seeing you here in a month or so.
Thanks, Rob, and look forward to seeing you in Coeur d'Alene.